comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos as well, man. I want to thank everyone that does watch and share my videos. You guys are the absolute best. I truly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. I am a co-host on a radio show called Let's Talk Jets. My other co-host, his name is Tyson Roush. His college football team is trash, but we are not here to talk about that, okay? Just, it is what it is, all right? We are live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, guys. Call in, man. We love talking to different people about the team, especially with us being in a situation that we're in, not making the playoffs and things just not going as well as we thought it would. A lot of people have a lot of takes, man, so call in. We're year-round. We don't stop. We don't sleep. We just keep it rolling here on Let's Talk Jets, and we love discussing the team with different people, so call in, guys. We're also on Facebook as well. Go to Facebook. Search Long Beach Joe, guys. Like that page. Listen to our content on there. Message us. We'll message you right back. Leave us some feedback and let us know what you think about the show. We're also on Twitter as well at Talk Jets Radio. Follow us. We live tweet during the show. You know, we can go back and forth. Give us your opinions. We love talking to different people on that platform as well. I'm on Twitter as well at YoungJ000, guys. That's 3 zeros. Follow me. I'll follow you right back. We can talk about the team. You can troll me. Do whatever you want to do, man. I'm here for you guys. I'm also attached to a great website called nyjetsfans.com. Whew, great site full of solid writers, man, giving you inside takes about the Jets. They have a shop over there as well with Jets goodies, t-shirts, towels, all types of stuff. My videos are on there as well. So when you go over there, man, read those articles, buy something, and, watch my videos. And favorite that site and go there every single day. So without further ado, man, let's get into it. I am so excited. The playoffs are here, even though we're not in the playoffs. The playoffs are here nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get into my wild card round picks. All right, first game I want to get into, Kansas City Chiefs versus the Houston Texans. Man, let me tell you something. This is going to be a game of games, man. I really want to see how Houston is able to kind of counteract some of the things that Kansas City plans on doing. You got J.J. Watt on that defensive line. I'm wondering how they're going to move him around in Houston, how they're going to, see if he can be effective in different spots. But, man, Kansas City is tough, really, really tough. I would possibly go with the Houston Texans if they had Jadeveon Clowney, but he's not going to be playing. I mean, that kid, I'm not going to say. I mean, a lot of people are screaming bust, but he's had a lot of injuries, a lot of concerns. He hasn't played as much as everyone, thought he would play, and that's really hurt the Texans. The one thing that could help the Texans offensively to possibly stay in the game is running the ball. Alfred Blue and Polk really have to run the rock, but I can't see that happening against the Kansas City Chiefs. I cannot see that happening because they haven't been effective doing that all year. Houston's run game hasn't been that great, so with all that said, man, I'm going with Kansas City. You got Macklin, you got West, who's really come on, even though their starter ended up getting hurt early in the season, man. West has kind of picked up the slack and been able to move forward. You got Travis Kelce, one of the better tight ends in the game. I can't see Houston beating Kansas City. So again, I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs to win the game. Next game, Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh my goodness, this is always a slobber knocker. I love watching the AFC North play football, man. It's real man's football up there. They play extremely hard. I had Steelers fans in my inbox when we lost to the Bills, man. Just left and right. They're excited. And you know what? Honestly, man, the Steelers are a very, very good team. I can really see this team making a push in the AFC and possibly competing in the Super Bowl. Who knows? I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I'm saying I can definitely see it. Cincinnati, they're gearing up to start McCarron again, so Dalton probably is not going to be playing Sunday. I cannot see Cincinnati winning this game with McCarron there. I just can't. Ben Roethlisberger and that offense that Pittsburgh has with Antonio Brown and, goodness, Martavius Bryant. There's a little friction between Ben and Martavius right now. Ben had some choice words for Martavius, told him, he needs to grow up, which, I can kind of agree with. There's some things that I've seen this year out of Martavius Bryant just playing on the field where I said to myself, man, you could really be a big-time receiver in this league. I mean, you're good. You're really good. But you can be so much better. If, you know, I just kind of felt like there were plays where he kind of took off. Catches that he should have made that he dropped. Just different kind of things. And it was happening a little bit more often as the year kind of went on. But he has the talent. There's no doubt in my mind that Martavis Bryant has the talent to be one of the best receivers in the game. He's got speed. I mean, he beats corners like you know, just it's amazing to watch him play this game. But he's just got to be more consistent, man. He's got to be a better route runner. He's a great deep threat, but everything else is a little suspect. He's just got to get better. So, you know, Ben having those words for him kind of toughened him up, and Martavis accepted the criticism. You know, he said, hey, you know, I'm fine with it. I'm going to step my game up. So I'm excited to see him in these playoffs, too, because as you can clearly see, he's going to be motivated. He's going to want to prove, hey, you know, I have what it takes. I'm good, but I can get so much better. I can see that coming out of him, especially with a leader like Ben Roethlisberger in his ear like that. You also got Williams, D'Angelo Williams. I mean, this guy just looks rejuvenated here in Pittsburgh. He's looking great. He's going to be running the rock as well. I could see it being a close game simply because Cincinnati's defense is so tough, but I think they're going to be on the field a lot because I just, even with the weapons of A.J. Green, Mohamed Sanu, you know, Marvin Jones, and Tyler Eifert, McCarron just doesn't do it for me at all. So I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers in this game. I'm hoping Cincinnati can run the ball decently, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. So I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Next game we're going to cover. The Seattle Seahawks versus the Minnesota Vikings, man. Listen. Seattle really got a punch in the stomach. Came out that Marshawn Lynch is not going to be playing in this game. Had he had an injury in his abdominal area. Had a surgery. They thought he would be geared up to play. It seemed like everyone was talking about that he was going to be playing. And then, boom, he came out and said, hey, look, told the coaching staff, I am not feeling good about this. I am not, ready. I'm not 100%. So they're going to be looking at starting Bryce Brown and Michael back there at running back, which Michael's a solid running back, but, they're no Marshawn Lynch, especially with Rawls going down. It's going to be tough, man, for the Seahawks. The Vikings defense is really good, really, really good. They're very stout up front. Russell Wilson it's going to be a lot on his back. He's going to have to make a lot of plays, not just with his arm, with his feet. That receiving core is going to have to step up. I want to see more of Lockett, and we've seen we've seen his role kind of get increased more and more as the year went on. But he's going to have to be big in this game. I think he's their X factor. He's the guy that's got the speed, and he's going to make you cover him. But man, the Vikings offensively, I think, definitely have enough to compete with the Seahawks defense. All the names they have out there, Sherman and all the great players that they have on the Seahawks defense. But the Vikings cannot just run the ball. They have to do something else. You're not just going to run into the teeth of the Seahawks every single day and expect that to work. That's just not going to work. You're going to have to open up the playbook and throw the ball. You're going to have to open up with Stephon Diggs. You're going to have to get your pass-catching tight end Rudolph and wide receivers like Wallace and Wright. They're going to have to get involved in this game. I'm taking the Minnesota Vikings in this game. But as I said, I need them to show up and pass the damn rock. Throw the ball. Let Teddy Bridgewater, this young QB that you drafted, that's shown you, a year ago that, hey, he can be a competent quarterback in this league, that he has it. You've got to open up the playbook for him. You've got to allow him to make plays for you. Teddy can also make plays with his feet as well. I can see that happening in this game too. But as I said, I am taking the Minnesota Vikings, man. I'm taking them to win this game. I think it's going to be close, but I think they pull away late. And last but not least, man, this last game, Green Bay Packers versus the Washington Redskins. I want to go with Green Bay because I love Aaron Rodgers. Okay, I want to do it. But it is so hard for me to do that. Their offense has been so disappointing since Jordy Nelson went down. Cobb really hasn't done much. Eddie Lacy has been a disappointment. James Starks has filled in from time to time, but I mean, the running game has not been the same. It's just the defense has holes in it. They've limped into the playoffs. this year. And I just can't go with them. I just can't. Even though Washington, they're not a great team. They've had their ups and downs. Deshaun Jackson was gone for most of the year with a hamstring injury. He's came back as of late and has really put on. He's had some bonehead plays as usual, as has Kirk Cousins. But they've been able to put something together and just slide into the playoffs, man. That's just pretty much how it's been. And as I said, I think that Kirk Cousins, aside from some of the bonehead plays that he's made, has played decently this year. The receiving core, Pierre Garçon, Jordan Reed, the big tight end that they have, he's a pass catcher. He's decent. I just can't see the Packers putting up much of a fight, man. They're just not ready. They're not the team this year, which is, fine. I believe they'll be back next year, when they get 100%. Hopefully Jordy's back. He's decent and 100%. They also got the draft in the offseason as well to, really repair holes that are in their team. But it's just not their year. So I'm going with the Washington Redskins to win this game. And with that said, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Comment down below, man. Let me know what you guys think about my picks. Let me know what who do you guys have picked, It's a tough year for the Jets, man. Really, really tough year. Sucks to not see us in, but, it is what it is. If you can't get the job done when you have to get the job done and you got the destiny, you got your fate in your hands and you drop a game, you don't belong in the playoffs and you're out. It is what it is, but it sucks to watch. So again, guys, thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day, man. Peace.